Hey guys, and welcome to today's session. Today we're going to talk about the backhand switch, which is heavily used by one of the best players in the world and one of my favorite players, Liam Pitchford. Okay, so when we're talking about the backhand switch play, this is obviously normally happens when someone is playing backhand to backhand and then one of the players is switching down the line. So there's three key elements that we're going to focus on today. One is the timing, number two is the deception, and number three is the technique. That's good. That's good. That's good. Elbow up, and you're throwing the wrist out, making the ball go straight or even slightly curving to the left regarding myself as a left-hander. With you guys, it'll be the other way around, going to the right. But when you're playing this backhand switch play, which Liam does very, very well, try and watch him on YouTube, you'll notice what he does is he changes the technique, and the technique becomes more of a window wipe kind of action. So you're going this way, you're wiping the ball like this. This enables him to disguise the shot a lot better. So that's when we come into the second part of disguise, where my body is here, the line, I'm going cross court, and I can almost keep my body in the same position and then swipe sideways, making the ball swerve out, making it very difficult for my opponent to receive. So a lot of players, what they do is they play normal backhands, and then when they switch, they do this, and then they telegraph what they're doing. Where Pitchford, he holds his position, changes the technique, cocks the wrist a little bit more inwards, and then strikes the ball sideways there, making the ball swerve out wide. Okay, so when do you actually execute this shot and how should you execute it is important. If the ball goes out wide to your backhand side, it's not really good to try and switch from there because you've got less of an angle and you can't really make the ball go out wide. But if you notice, especially with Liam, because for me he's probably the best switch player in the world, when he gets the ball slightly in this zone, anywhere in and around this zone, then he uses that to his advantage and he uses it in terms of the angle to make the ball go out wide. So the timing in terms of the bounce stays the same, which means it's here, it's here, it's here, and it's here. But it doesn't change the timing in terms of taking one early and one late. The timing stays the same, which makes it very difficult for your opponent to see the difference in terms of when the switch is coming. So it's there, 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 and then the switch comes the same timing in terms of the bounce. Okay, so I'll try and explain it to you on here with a diagram. So the timing stays the same, but the contact on the ball changes and the technique change. So if I'm going cross court, or even if I'm going down the line, my technique is like this, and I'm hitting the ball here. If I'm going down the line, then I'll hit the ball in this zone. But when I'm doing my side swipe or Liam Pitchford switch, I'm looking to contact the ball there. So in this section here, so I'm looking to do this to the ball, like that. Obviously I don't hold it with my thumb like that, there, and then the ball will swerve out that way. So hopefully this will illustrate to you as to where you're looking to contact the ball. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so if you can implement this switch play, you'll find you'll win lots of easy points like Liam does, even against the best players in the world. Not that you play against them, but if you do, there's a nice little tip for you to help you out. So just remember a couple of little quick things. Remember to try and keep your body the same when you're doing the switch. Try not to make it very obvious, I'm going down the line. So try to keep your body the same, and then switch with the hand. You can also disguise it by twitching your shoulder so the person struggles to know if you're going there or down the line. And remember that contact changes from back of the ball to side of the ball, which penetrates a little bit of side spin and makes the ball swerve away from the player. So once again, thank you for watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.